All right, you guys. All right. It's time we had some real talk about this whole Paige Beckers, Caitlin Clark thing. Everybody's acting like they're so confused on why Paige Beckers is not as popular as Caitlin Clark. I don't see where all the confusion is coming from. I think this is very simple, very clear. So I don't see what all the confusion is for. We're gonna take a look at what Sue Bird had to say. I got a lot of respect for Sue Bird because when I was younger, I remember watching Sue Bird. Those UConn teams were dominant, and Sue Bird was one of my favorite point guards. So I've liked Sue Bird. She's one of the greatest point guards of all time. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with that bell notification. It's very simple why Paige is not as popular as Caitlin Clark. It's very simple. It's very simple. Let's take a look at how Sue Bird attempts to complicate this whole thing. It's not complicated at all.
Based on like my consumption, the way I consume sports, what I would say that I'm noticing that's lacking for not just Paige, honestly, everyone in the WNBA, including Caitlin, I know she's not playing right now, but really WNBA in general, is on the major networks that cover the league. There's another article that was written in the New York Times about Sophie Cunningham where it even says it goes to, I think, the ESPN homepage. Mm-hmm. And there's all these articles about men's sports, and then there's one WNBA article, which happened to be about Sophie. It's like...
Hold on, wait. What we're not going to do is we're not going to blame the networks. The reason Paige isn't as popular as Caitlin Clark is because Paige's game is not captivating. She's not as exciting. It's simple. It is very simple. It's not about race. It's not about religion. It's not about who you vote for. It ain't about none of that. We have Caitlin Clark, who is the most exciting woman in sports, and then you have Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers is a great player. I've gone on record and saying when it comes to two guards, I'm taking Paige over any two guard. That Paige the best two guard in the league to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. There's other good ones out there. Alicia Gray, Kelsey Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? I like Paige games, so this isn't a disrespect to her game. But there's a difference from being great at something and being able to captivate an audience. Caitlin Clark is just exciting, guys. It's must-see TV. It's must-see TV. You plan your day around a Caitlin Clark basketball game. You wake up in the morning. What time? You go check ESPN. What time is Caitlin Clark playing? Oh, the game is at 7. All right, I'm planning everything around that. I'm going to make sure I've completed all my tasks for the day. I can get to my couch with some good food and a beverage and watch the show, watch the movie. That is the difference. She's exciting and captivating, and some of these other players aren't captivating and exciting. Paige Beckers is a good player, but it's a lot of free throws. It's a lot of mid-range elbow pull-ups, and I like that because I'm a hooper. I like hoop. That's not captivating to majority of the people. I don't know why you guys are trying to make this so complicated and confusing when it's not. It's not complicated, Sue Bird. You know you were a player who was a great player, and you're white, so you know it's not about race. Diana Taurasi was white, great player. She didn't captivate like Caitlin Clark, so it's not about race. It's the style of play. It's the style of play that's exciting, that won people over. The speed, the crazy passes, the logo threes, the excitement, the passion she showed. It's all of it. It's all of it. The behind the back passes, everything. It's a show. She's just way more exciting than Paige. That's why Paige is not as popular. Her game is kind of boring. I love her as a player. She's great. I say the same thing about Juju. It's a lot of free throws. It's a lot of elbow pull-ups. That's cool. Good hoop. Love it. It's not going to captivate an audience. People not buying tickets for it. And it shows when you go to Dallas Wings, where had the 3rd lowest attendance in the league. It's not exciting. So now what you're doing is you're going at, ESPN doesn't write enough articles about. It don't matter if ESPN, when you talk about networks and shows, First Take with Stephen A. They let off with Caitlin with WNBA a lot last year. around the Olympic thing, when Caitlin Clark was playing, all of this stuff. They are going to talk about things that they feel people want to hear about. That's why they talk about the damn Dallas Cowboys, and I hate the Cowboys. They talk about the Dallas Cowboys every day on First Take. Why? Because people are interested. The numbers show people want to hear about it, good or bad. Even when they're doing bad, people want to hear the Cowboys get trashed. I'm one of the people that when they get smoked, I run to the First Take in the morning to watch them trash the Cowboys. Colin Cowherd is going to want to talk about what the people are interested in. This is the TV business. They're not into writing articles about stuff that nobody cares about. They're not going to lead off with if nobody cares, nobody's interested. How they going to ratings? It's business. They got jobs. Now you're blaming the networks because some of these players' games are not exciting. Let's keep listening. Let's keep listening to the excuses rather than just saying Caitlin is one of one. She's an anomaly. Stop comparing people to her. That's the real problem. Y'all need to just stop comparing people to her, but y'all can't seem to stop doing that.
Where is the more? We have now earned more.
Yeah.
So we all know there's like the media coverage pie that we all.
Okay, the more. Sue Bird, this product isn't as great all the time as y'all try to portray. I got to be honest with you. We've watched games where these girls have scored 6 points in an entire quarter. There's been games where there has been 6 points scored in a full quarter. A lot of these teams don't even score 30 points in the first half. This product is not all where y'all think it is. I'm going to be honest with you. It's some good players. I love watching. It's some good players out there. The product is not all of that yet. It's a lot. It's a ton of missed layups still. It is a lot of missed layups. It is a lot. Like, come on now. Come on now.
Only had 4% at one point. Now it's up to 15, 16%, which is great. And now it's like we're all wanting more. We're wanting to be 20%, 25%, and so on. And I think where Paige is getting lost is that because you bring up Caitlin's like shooting star, whatever we're calling it, which really was. It was special what Caitlin had going over the course of her last
sensational, really.
2 college seasons into the W.
The percentage of the media thing is not why Paige is not popular, man. I mean, she's popular, but that's not the reason she's not on the Caitlin Clark level. Her game is not exciting. It's not. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Why was Ja Morant get popular so fast? The little dude jumping out the gym, dunking on people. Anthony Edwards is exciting. LeBron was exciting. Allen Iverson, the crossovers, it was exciting. You can't force the people to be interested. You can't, that's why they say when it comes to legendary, you just got to let fans decide. The fans decide what they're interested in. The fans are telling you, hey, the way you play, it's not that you're not good. It just doesn't excite me. I'd rather watch college football. I'd rather watch NFL. I'd rather watch TikToks. The people are telling you that it's not all as exciting as y'all are pretending it is all the time. And y'all are trying to force them to believe that it is. Stop it.
WNBA was so different. And I think at times when people say Paige should have more, they think that means taking away from Caitlin. And it doesn't. It doesn't. Caitlin deserves everything she gets. I feel like we've said this so many times. Specific to Paige, I was talking about this with Ryan actually, you might argue her popularity and the people that are fans of her has been underrated, which shocks me. Iron Place.
Paige is popular. People like the way she dressed. They like all of that. But this is simple. Paige's game is not exciting to watch. It's as simple as that. And I love Paige. Like I said, best 2 guard in the league for me. For most people, for majority of the people, and the people have decided. Because the people have to spend their hard-earned money to go and watch her play, and they're not buying the tickets. The people have to take the time out of their day to say, I want to sit down and watch her. This isn't just basketball. This is sports and entertainment. Entertainment. If you can't entertain the people, then you can't keep them seating and you can't keep them spending. Caitlin Clark entertains the people. And that is why Paige Bueckers is not nearly as popular as Caitlin Clark. It don't have nothing to do with sexual orientation. It don't have nothing to do with her race. It don't have nothing to do with religious beliefs. It has nothing to do with if you're Democratic, Republican, none of that. One is exciting and the other isn't. Get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. This Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.